Hello, and welcome to a video series that I'll be calling Lemmings Stampede Level Solving Commentary. I'm KYN, and so basically, this video series is just going to follow the same format as I did for it shows Lemmings United and Lemmings Reunion unpacks. I basically show off my solutions to the levels that I found, as well as explain my thought processes while I was solving the levels. Now it's been about a year to about a year and a half since I last played this pack, and as I explained in the OP at the release level pack topic, um, yeah, I pretty much played through this pack whenever I got stuck hard on Lemmings United. Um, so I so probably my thought processes won't be as like oh, what's the word? Like basically not as fully thought out as they should, but yeah, it shouldn't be a problem since yeah, I because for the most part this video series is just me showing off my solutions that I found. And I figured, well, it's only been several hours since I posted the release topic, but for this case, it doesn't really matter since a lot of people have already fully solved this pack back when it was available. Well, it's still available for old formats, new and Lemmings. But as I mentioned, a lot of people have already solved the entire pack, so it doesn't really matter if I already starting this video series or not. And plus, there isn't really like any kind of consolation or prize or whatever to be won, just for completing the pack. So it doesn't really matter if I'm showing off my solutions already. In any case, yeah, if people just want to watch the solutions, then they could just watch the series, yeah, or they could just maybe type in Lemmings Stampede on YouTube and then watch solutions by Itch or whoever. So yeah, I don't exactly have any like intended solutions by Bull or Rider or anything. So pretty much whatever solves the lows, yeah, anything goes. So don't don't worry too much about intended solutions and whatnot. I think there was one other thing that I wanted to add before I dive into the video series. Yeah, I don't exactly recall what it is right now. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get into the series itself. And if I do remember, then I'll just bring it up later as I go. Alrighty, so Tame 1. Just dig. Sort of. So, as you can see, the level title is pretty much in tribute to the first level of the original Lemmings, which was called Just Dig. And if you are familiar with the original Lemmings game, it's pretty much a tutorial on the digger skill, like how the digger works. Alright, this is Tame 1. But here, instead of just having diggers available, yeah, it's a 3 of everything. So it's a pretty easy load to start off the pack. Nothing too difficult here. And yes, regarding the solution itself, well, or rather the level, yeah, it's very easy to save everyone. Here I simply decided to just block them in with a blocker on the right side. But again, yeah, it's very easy to save everyone. Team 2, Crystallize. Alrighty, so a much more varied skill set here, but again, it doesn't really increase the difficulty too much. Here we have 3 entrances. So with the first lemming in the middle hatch, I start digging down so as to prevent lemmings from walking out to the right and falling into the crystal water. And then on the first lemming on the right entrance, I have him build. And then after digging for a while, then I have the digger start mining. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not exactly sure why I did that. And then with the second lemming from the left entrance, I have him mine as well. Yeah, these are one-way arrows, and so we can only break through it coming from the left side. Yeah, unfortunately, will be several lemmings that will be slipping out to the water, but it doesn't really matter since we are allowed to lose several here. So with one of the lemmings before he slips out into the water, yeah, I have him build. Yeah, one more slip through, and then that's it. Yeah, barely seal the gap on the other side. Yeah, and then with another lemming from the left entrance I have in mind. And let me see. Okay, I also bashed somewhere. Oh, I just bashed a lemming that's stuck in here. And then I use another basher here. Alrighty, and then just max out the release rate, because the path is already set, although it already seems that all the lemmings have already been released. So that's kind of a moot point, but I generally like to max out the release rate at some point, yeah, regardless of whether all lemmings are out already or not. But that's just me. Anyway, Tame 3, Windbreaker.
Let's go!
Alrighty, first lemming out to the right, I give him a floater, and the same thing with the second lemming. First lemming down here, I block, and then more floaters. Okay, and then I start building up with the second lemming down here. And then I start blocking up here as well. And then I should place another blocker. Yes. So now the crowd is held safely contained at the top there. Yeah, and then I basically keep building up, just so we can make a platform for the crowd here. Okay, and I actually built more than I needed to. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I could have just simply stopped right there. So I'm not exactly sure why I used another builder here. Alrighty, and then bash on Drew. Okay, and then finally go to the exit. And then yes, I bombed the lemming, the blocker. Oh yeah, plenty of leeway there. Especially with the now reduction in height there. Okay, and then I built with the other lemming just to delay him, to prevent him falling into the vine swamp there. Okay, and that's already it. And then I blew up that blocker. Don't have any more blocker, so with the last blocker I would just have to nuke. There we go. Okay, the next one, Tame 4, Crystal Clear. So almost a similar title to the to Tame 2 there. I think it was just simply called Crystallize.
Let's go!
Alrighty, so here we have two entrances. Oh no, just one. I'm sorry. Yeah, the exit is an entrance. No, it's not. So here, 9 of everything. Well, yeah, 9 of everything except for floaters. So just mine. And then first lemming out to the right, I give him a climber. And then next lemming down here, I dig. And then I build once he's low enough. So now nobody can walk out to the left. Mine on Drew here. Doesn't really matter what skill. Dig down. Okay, mine to cancel. So this is a safe fall. Okay, he's going to climb over. Okay, mine here again. Okay, patch up this gap with a builder. Mine on Drew. And then bash. Bash through these obstacles. So uses 2 builders. It might be possible to just use 1 builder, but I'm not sure though. Okay, and then I dig here. So to create this overhang so that the climber cannot go out later to the left. And then I also built to cancel him. Oh yes, and then I start building to the left here. So basically I'm just building up to get to the exit. Yeah, the climber can just simply exit. Alrighty, and then finally bash, and that's already it. So this just happens to be a save all requirement, save all solution. And yeah, with the given skill set, it's quite easy to save everyone. Tame 5, Drop Zone. So now I believe halfway through the Tame rank, we're starting to get more difficult levels where we are pretty much now required to save everyone. But even then, the levels still aren't too terribly difficult. Okay, build over the first gap, of course. Yeah, 1 lemming will slip by, we give him a floater. We bash on through. Another lemming will slip by, give him a floater as well. Okay, bash on through. And then build over the next gap. And then the lemmings down here will get climbers as well. So anyone who falls down here will both be floaters and climbers, so that they can get to the exit. Okay, and then finally build over the next gap. And then whichever lemmings slip by, just give them floaters and climbers. Yeah, until you get over the gap. And that's already it. So, more than enough skills. And again, not too terribly difficult at all. Tame 6, pyramids again. Okay, only one entrance here. Yes. Alrighty. Block with the first lemming, so that nobody can go out to the right. So this would turn everyone back to the left. Oh yes, and I put another blocker there as well. Although now that I think about it, that blocker wasn't really necessary at all. Yeah, instead everybody will be safely contained in here. So now that I'm looking through my solutions again, I don't exactly know what I was thinking, yeah, while solving these lows. Mine to the left here. Build. Yeah, I don't exactly know what's going on with my solutions, as I'm definitely far better than that. Although, to be fair, this was one of the earliest Neo Lemmings packs that I've ever played. And as a matter of fact, this pretty much came not too long after I finally started playing packs on Neo Lemmings. Because I've been a heavy Lemini / Super Lemini user before that. So yes, build 3 times here, and then build here to reach here, and then we start bashing. Bash on through, then build. Okay, bash on through. Okay, build again. Okay, bash through. And then mine. Okay, I have him climb. Oh yes, I think I just have to simply have him make a round before I start building to the exit. Yeah, because one builder is definitely enough to get up to the exit. And then finally, yeah, I just bombed the left blocker and that's it. Well, and also the right blocker too. But the left blocker is the one that needs to be bombed, so that the lemmings can exit. Okay, there they are. So, in case you're wondering how they got there very fast, just simply use the 10-second time skip here. Alright, Team 7, Pillar Killer. This was one of the levels where my old format's Neo Lemmings replay broke, but that's because in that version, I used the solid ceiling, meaning that the lemmings don't die once they reach the ceiling in that version. But in new formats Neo Lemmings, the ceiling is deadly, meaning any lemmings who reach the ceiling will go out the top of the low and die. So this was one of the lows that I needed to resolve, but even then, it's still not difficult at all. So here's the new solution I found. Okay, first lemming becomes a climber, and then third lemming I give him a climber. I think it's just simply as a way to basically stall future lemmings and also to like prevent lemmings from going off the top of the low there. So second lemming will build. Okay, first lemming will bomb. Okay, and also make the lemming after this one, yeah, climber. Okay, then once the climber is high enough, then I bomb. Yeah, making sure that this is still survivable. Okay, this lemming will get the climber. I also did something else too. Oh, and I gave him a climber as well. Okay, this one as well. And then build again. This climber will climb and bomb. And yeah, he finishes just in time. Yeah, before he could fall through the gap here. And then, of course, build again. Okay, give him a climber. Okay, and then dig down. And then finally dig down again. And that's already it. The climbers cannot get out. Yeah, due to where I placed the first digger. So, just only slightly harder than some of the previous levels, but it's still not too terribly difficult. Alright, Team 8, Leapfrog. Okay, so as you can see, near the end of the Tame rank, yeah, while the Tame rank has been fairly easy, for the most part, now we're starting to get to those levels where their skill set starts becoming very minimal. But even then, yeah, the Tame levels are still aren't anything uh, difficult like it will be later in the pack. So first lemming to reach this gap will build over. This gives the second lemming enough time to get over before he falls to the bottomless pit. And then of course build over this gap. Okay, bash on through. Okay, I have the other lemming turned around with the bashers in progress. The basher will go on ahead to build to the exit, and then the lemming that turns around, I simply build so that he cannot fall to the bottomless pit. But I also build in such a way so that he doesn't turn around too soon. Yeah, before this builder is finished. And it's already in. So as you can see, even with this skill set, we still managed to save plenty of skills. But in any case, it is a 2 lemmings level, and you have to rescue both of them. Alrighty, Team 9, Lamento. Okay, this was one of the levels where, while in the process of trying to convert this level pack, for some very odd reason, the converter tool always kept throwing an error at this level, because for some very odd reason, it cannot find the one-way arrows. Yeah, I don't exactly know why. I think I was pretty certain that I had everything in the directory along with the converter tool. But for some very odd reason, yeah, the error just kept happening on this low. And so I kind of despaired in that, like, oh man, I really wanted to get this level pack converted. Oh yes, I think I remember now. Yes. So the reason for converting the level pack is just because I really remember liking this pack a lot. And so I really wanted to get it into new formats, new Lemmings. It's also by Stampede is also by an author who's no longer um, active on the forums, and so yes, in my mind, his level pack definitely deserves to be preserved. Yeah, converted and preserved, because this is just a very well done pack that I really remember liking a lot. Yeah, when I played through it, despite the fact that it gets pretty difficult later on in the pack. Yeah, it definitely kind of reminds me of Nepslems. Well, that I actually did not know until I started playing Nepslems. Yeah, several months after I played Stampede. Um, let me see. Anyway, let's go ahead and see the solution now. Alrighty, first lemming out of the hatch will dig down. Next one will slip by and get a climber. Okay, and then once the digger's low enough, then I build to cancel him. Okay, dig down here at the edge. And then once low enough, then I build. Then bash again. Then build. Oh, and I also did something too. I think he might have gotten the floater as well. And also I max out the release rate. Nope, what do I do? What do I do? Oh yes, I dig at the left edge, creating an overhang so that the climber won't be able to climb out later on. And then I cancel him with a builder. Okay, and then I send out another climber. Oh, I did not mine through. That's pretty interesting. Okay, I blocked there. Okay, and then I mine through this one-way wall. Yeah, this is low enough so that everyone can still go out to the right. And then mine through here. Okay, and then finally all that's left to do is to bomb the blocker, and that's it. So I'm not exactly sure why I gave it a floater then. I think it was just for before I blew up the blocker at the edge there. Just to have him survive the drop. And then finally, Team 10. Bundle up your lemmings. Okay, so to round off the Tame rank, it is a level that requires everyone to be saved here.
Let's go.
Alrighty, dig down. And then dig down with the next lemming as well. Yeah, we're basically going to create two separate digger pits here. Okay, max out the release rate. Maybe not exactly create two digger pits, but rather separate the groups so that this lemming is by himself while he patches up this gap. Alrighty, and then bash with the digger. Yes, and here I made sure that the builder staircase connects with the ground here so that they can still come back to the left. Oh, and then bash on through here. So, and then using the arm of the snowman here, I build up. Yeah, so basically they're just gonna work their way back up here. Okay, build over this gap. Okay, and then build over this gap. Yeah, so, because as you can see, with the remaining builders that we had, 1, 2, and 3, yeah, we cannot get over this gap with just 3 builders. I think we would need at least 4. Yeah, but we don't have 4 due to this builder right here that I used. Okay, now that we're here, finally all that's left to do is to mine to the exit, and that's it. Okay, so with the completion of Tame 10, that brings us to the next rating, which is crazy. So pretty much, this works out pretty nicely in that every level has 10, every difficulty has 10 levels. And so therefore, each level, wow, I can barely speak today. Each video will do 10 levels, so meaning one full difficulty ranking. And so that means 3 more videos will follow, and then 3 more videos. No, see, now I can't even do now I can't even do math. No, 4 more videos will follow, because the difficulty ratings are just simply the standard "oh no, more lemmings" difficulty rankings, and there are 5 of them from that game, and so therefore there will be 5 videos total. Yeah, this is the first one, so 4 more videos will follow after this one. So tune in next time and be on the lookout for those videos for when they go up. So I hope you enjoyed this first video of the Lemmings Stampede level solving commentary, and I'll see you all next time.